When you're in chronic pain day in and day out, when you go to bed hurting and you wake up the next morning and you're going to hurt just as much, it is the most draining thing. I think it's the worst. It's that you don't have any hope. My rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease, basically took over my life. I was highly limited on everything I could do. Some days even driving a car was hard. When I was diagnosed with RA, I was struggling to find something that could make the symptoms go down, under control. So I went to a woman that I went to before who's a functional medicine doctor. We worked through a little bit of stuff, and I was telling her that I thought that I was going to go to the Grand Caymans to do stem cells. I just didn't think that there was anything else that really, there weren't a lot of more doors open for me. I thought that that was the answer. And she suggested that I come and see Dr. Chris because she had been here and she said that he's doing some really cool stuff. You know, just check it out. If nothing else, it would get you in a better position to then have the stem cells. So I did that and I came here and we did EBO2 and some other drips. But everything was just a little compromised. I mean, I could get through the day, but I was taking a lot of naproxen for pain, that kind of stuff. And afterwards, it was almost like somebody threw a switch. My hands could bend. Like I said, they were warm. I had the agility of my fingers again. And with rheumatoid arthritis, if you don't keep it under control, that's when it advances further into your joints. And I still remember after like my second EBO2, I stopped at Lakewinds to do some grocery shopping. And when I reached up onto the shelf to pull a can off the shelf, I realized my hands were warm. My hands hadn't been warm for at least a year. It made a huge difference in my life. After I came to Dr. Chris with the treatments that I did, it turned everything around so well, I did not feel the need to go to the Grand Caymans and have stem cell infusions. After I did the initial treatments and I felt great, I think, okay, everything's good now, life goes on. I fail at maintenance. If I would have come back like once a year and done an EBO2, if I would have stayed up on like the NADs, doing those quarterly, I don't think I would have gone into my recent flare. Instead of doing that, I wait until my rheumatoid arthritis is just totally out of control. I was on steroids so long that I was physically ill from digestive issues from the amount of steroids I was taking. I truly feel a lot of that could be solved if I would just continue with maintenance instead of waiting until everything heads south. So I'm planning going forward, I'm going to start booking maintenance treatments. When I finish what I'm doing now, at the end, I'm going to book a maintenance treatment because if I have it booked, I'll show up. It's been life-changing.